Need a 20-minute meal that tastes like takeout? Hey, I've got an amazing Red-Lentil Coconut Curry recipe for busy evenings. Get that restaurant experience at home with this delicious and budget-friendly dish. Now, curries can get pretty complicated, but we're gonna keep this one really simple. We're starting off with one whole onion. You can use a yellow onion like me. You can use a white onion. If you got a red onion at home, you can go ahead and use that one too. We're going to use anywhere between 2 to 5 cloves of garlic. And the easiest way to peel garlic is to lay your knife over it like this and press down with the back of your hand. As you can see, it's super easy to peel the skins off once you've crushed it a little bit. Let's slice that garlic. We're going to chop it up real thin. Next, we're going to use 1 large tomato. You could just as easily use 2 small or 1.5 small tomatoes. Get a large pot, preheat it on medium heat, throw in just a little bit of oil, and then we're going to toss in our onions and our garlic. Put a pinch of salt, and depending on how spicy you like it, you can put a teaspoon to a tablespoon of chili powder. You can use any type of chili powder or chili flakes. Now, let's chop off a piece of ginger about the size of our thumb. And then we're gonna just shred and grate that ginger straight into the pot. Mix it up good. Now, we're gonna wanna turn it down a little bit. Once the onions have cooked for a few minutes, we can go ahead and add these tomatoes. We'll stir in the tomatoes, and then we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of curry powder. At this point, we're also gonna add 2 cups of red lentils, 1 can of coconut milk, and 2 cups of water. We're going to want to stir it up until it's thoroughly mixed, and then, final touch, I'm adding in a tablespoon of turmeric powder. You want to put this on about a medium heat until it starts to bubble. You don't want it to boil all the way, you're just going to want it to start to bubble. At this point, we're going to cover the pot, turn down the heat, and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes is up, you'll see that it's starting to thicken up a bit. Taste, see if you need to adjust the flavor. I'm going to add a little more salt, and since I like it spicy, we're adding some more chili flakes. We'll let those lentils cook for another 5 to 10 minutes, and in the meantime, I'll chop up some fresh cilantro to sprinkle on top. All right, let's wipe down this counter because this is ready to serve. These lentils can be served with flatbread or, like I'm doing today, basmati rice. Scoop them right on top of the rice, sprinkle on your cilantro, and enjoy your coconut curry lentils. And you know what? This recipe was so quick and easy to make, I decided we're throwing in a bonus. Next, let's do some eggplant curry. The base of this is going to be exactly the same. We're doing the onions, garlic, and the tomato. Cook up those onions and garlic with a little salt, some chili flakes. Add in our ginger. Throw in our tomatoes. For this one, we're going to switch the seasonings up a little bit. We're still doing our 3 tablespoons of curry, but we're also going to add 1 tablespoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon of turmeric, and a tablespoon of cinnamon. Now, while the base of our curry is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and chop up our 1 whole eggplant. I like to wait to chop the eggplant up till right before I'm about to cook it, because the eggplant will oxidize. As soon as you cut into it, it'll start turning brown. Cut it into big cubes. I always leave the skin on. As you learn from this channel, the skins tend to have a very large concentration of nutrients, and if you cook it right, you don't even notice it's on there. In fact, if you notice the skins are on these eggplant when you're done, you either cut the pieces too big or you didn't cook it long enough. We're gonna lower the heat, throw the lid on, cook it for about 10 minutes, and take a look at it. It should be buttery smooth. You know your eggplant is done when it is buttery smooth and delicious. Put on a sprinkle of salt. Now we're gonna serve this up just like the other one. Let's throw in some basmati rice, scoop on our delicious steamy eggplant curry, and top it off with a pinch of cilantro. There you have it. 2 delicious curries that you could make in less than 20 minutes on any busy evening. These curries are extremely healthy, rich in antioxidants, packed with nutrients. If you like today's video, hit the subscribe button or not. I don't care. Just go ahead and enjoy the food. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.